Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Not a video, another live stream on my channel. I've tried starting this stream many times. Hopefully this time it works. It does work, and the thumbnail's there. Beautiful. Well, like I stated, hello everybody, welcome back to another live stream today. Very similar to the previous remaking Stormworks video. This one is going to be about making the Hatay Tank from Indiana Jones in Stormworks. So obviously last time the ME262 we made, that one was to scale, as close as I could get it. Those collection of streams were dedicated to the ME262. This time we're dedicating it to this thing. Right here, the Hatay Tank from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Alright? This movie series, I love it. Alright? I love it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make this in Stormworks, and I'm going to attempt to get it as close to 1-to-1 scale as I can. As close as I can. And then I found another person made the Hatay Tank in Stormworks, and I haven't opened it. I've only looked at it on the Steam Workshop like weeks ago, and after the end of this whole thing, after I have built this and everything like that, we're gonna compare it to the guy's one that he put on the Steam Workshop, and then we're going to compare it to mine that I may or may not put on the Steam Workshop. I'm not sure, but again, we're building the Hatay Tank as close to 1-to-1 as we can. Let's go. Alright. So, first we have to go over here, and apparently my character is absolutely freezing, so we need to get, well, what is it called? Is it winter? Or no, it's Arctic. Arctic, yes. Alright, good. So we're gonna run over here. We're gonna get this Arctic thing majig. Alright, now we've got Arctic clothes. Now we won't freeze. Good. Alright. New vehicle. First of all, dimensions. Dimensions. Let's see. Quasi-rhomboidal and around 11 meters long. See, I need width as well, but what we can do is hopefully there's a top-down view, because if we have a top-down view, we can see that 11 meters is that much, then we can estimate how wide it is. We don't, it does not look like there's any top-down views from the movie. Damn it. Okay. Because usually they have this for tanks, except the Hatay tank was not a real tank. So there's probably no accurate sizes for it. So we'll have to guess. We'll have to give it a shot. All right. So it was around 11 meters long. All right. So let's make 11 meters. Yeah, I have to say, it's a little smaller than I expected. I thought it was going to be, oh, you know, it's not that bad. What? Alright. So there's 11 meters right there. So, what if we just start building it? What if we just start building it? Because I'm trying to make it a 1-to-1 scale, but this is going to be different because I've never built a tank, like a proper functioning tank in this game. And I've never really done anything with cars in this game. The only car I made was an some kind of electric motorhome. So try to get this 1-to-1. We've got the length, approximately 11 meters, and approximately 25 tons. Weight is out of the scale. I'm not even going to try putting it to scale. But the tracks are going to be difficult for me to make because I've never worked with tracks like proper before. So here's 11 meters, and then if we turn on symmetry here, and we go like this, we kind of just have to eyeball it from dead on. So if we look at this picture right here, all right, so we've got 11 meters in length, and then it kind of looks like next to this truck. I'm trying to think of how big a truck would be in this game. So I'm probably that's wide enough. So from here to here, I'm thinking that that's about that much. And then we need, because there's kind of like an angle. There's that front plate where the hatches, you could see right here, where this hatch is, that's right here. Then there's kind of some kind of angle here. I don't know what angle that is, but here. This is a really good picture, right? This one, Tank Encyclopedia. There's a Tank Encyclopedia? Okay, there's a Tank Encyclopedia, I guess. Other details. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. Building the tank. Ah! There it is. Open a new tab. Yes! Okay. So this is really good now. We've got an actual measurement from the design during the filming here. So it looks like there's our scale for 6 feet. What can I use to... Do I have a ruler? I don't think I have a ruler around here. What does 6 feet look like next to this? Oh, okay, okay. So we got... What is this? That's 6... 12, that's 12, 18, 24, and then that'd be about 28. So if we go here, 28 feet 2 meters, it does come out to 11, doesn't it? 8? 8? Man, this thing is tiny. Hold on, I have to remeasure this. There's no way. This is gonna be really small. I think the smallest boat I made is even... I think the smallest boat I made is about this size. No. So, okay. I've got like this little piece of chocolate here, and it's like exactly that. So it's 6, 12, 18, 24. Oh, hold on. 6, 12, 18, 24, and then a half. God. That can't be. Or 29 feet. How big of a difference does 1 foot make? Literally no difference. Okay. Well, if we're going to make this completely accurate, we have to make it 8 meters. We have to. Of course, it has to be 8 meters. God, it's tiny. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Alright. Well, there's the Hatay Tank, folks. There it is. There's just no way. That is... I'm gonna stop complaining, and I'm gonna actually do it. Alright. So, to make it kinda long, because it's a long tank, alright? So, like Hatay Tank. There. So it was quite lengthy, but it's like, if you stand next to it, there's no way. So the height of a person in Stormworks is 6 blocks tall. 6 blocks. So that means that this needs to be like the height from the bottom to the top needs to be about 7 or 8. Let's see how 7 blocks tall looks. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you kidding me? Man, this thing's gonna be tiny. Or just, it looks tiny because it's in Stormworks. Everything in Stormworks looks small when you actually measure it out. Stand next to this thing. I mean, that's disappointing. I thought this was gonna be bigger. I mean, okay, if we're making it 1-to-1, then we have to do it this way. So if we get a side-on view, the front plate looks like it's... Oh, it's probably thinking of what wedge to use for that front plate. So the front armor right here, this front thing here is going to come down to be about that much. That's the front right here. Maybe just, no, that was right on. So now we're going to put this front like pike nose. Now I'm thinking either it's a 1x2 wedge or a 1x1 wedge. So either 60 degrees or 45 degrees. I believe it's 60 degrees. I'm not sure. So let's try it. We'll try it and we'll see. Oh, that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Man. Man, oh man. Come on. I mean, okay, if I must. So if we go like this, then we can kind of test out the front pike nose. I definitely think that that is right. Okay, so how big was it in relative? It was about like that. And then, what was the angle at the bottom? Oh, kind of looks like it's in between a 1x1 and a 1x2. Oh no, that's definitely a 1x2. That's definitely a 1x2. So if we go like this, like that. Okay, so there's Mr. Hatay. Now, how tall is this? I feel so bad, but I just have to make it not, I can't make it 1-to-1. I physically cannot, or else it will not turn out well, and it won't look accurate to the movie. It has to be bigger. See, in Stormworks, if I put down a block, the dimensions of this block, as you can see, this is 25 centimeters. Hey Google, what's 25 centimeters in inches? 9.843 inches. So this is 9 inches or 25 centimeters. I'm saying inches because there might be some Americans watching. So 9 and something inches or 25 centimeters. That's how thick each block is. So when I make the walls in real life are probably like an inch or like 2 to 3 centimeters. So you can't make thin walls in this game. You have to make them 9 inches wide. If you had 9 inches in real life, that's how thick the walls are. And you can't do it any differently. So a drastic part like a huge part of each build, especially small builds, are taken up just by the walls. So this is going to be very difficult. See, like, if the roof was just like half the height of a block, then if you'd have half a block more. But when we make the roof, all of a sudden you look, if my mouse would press the button, you're left with this much room. And then when you put in the walls, now you've got even less room than you had to start off with, which was not a lot. And now you've got even less. Okay, what is happening with the mouse? Oi! I'm pressing the buttons. You blithering idiot. Okay. So, in my rage, I now need to put that back. I wasn't very rageful. Anyway, so this top track looks like it goes by 1x2, 1x2, and then the wheel, and then it goes 1x1, 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 and then into a 1x4. So if we go like this, we make 1x2 and a 1x2. And then the wheels here, so just a stand-in for the wheel will be this thing. This kind of little curve. And if we go here, it's like this. It's 1x1, 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 1x1. Then about here, we'll put a 1x2. And then here we'll put a 1x4. And then that'll be the bottom of the tracks. Okay, this mouse is starting to piss me off. Like, it's double pressing, you fool. Is that about it? Is that about accurate? That shape? It was a lot more forward. So we'll go like this. We'll put another 1x2 in here, just like that. And then we'll put this little thing here. There we go. And then we'll go a few 1x2s, because it's kind of like a weird thing. And then it goes into 1x4, and then it's the track. Is that about right? About right. Because if we look, the height of the hatch of the driver was right there. Oh. Okay, I got an idea. We'll take this whole thing, and we'll just go bam, boom, bam, bam. So now you can compare both sides at once. So this side, which is more accurate with the driver's port. No, we'll just go back. There we go. So there's the tracks. Then it looks like they were about 3 blocks wide. So like that. So this, I'm just laying out right now where I think the tracks should go. So this is not the final product, obviously, because how the hell is it gonna move without any tracks? The top. You know, when you actually make something like it is in real life, it looks like it's in real life. Looks like it does like it is in real life. Wow. Who could have thought that? Who could have even predicted? So that's a substantial amount of ground clearance. How much ground clearance did it have in real life? Is there a picture we can find here that shows us dead on front? No, nothing like that. See more. Show me more. I want to see more pictures, please. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I see it was lower. It was definitely lower. So what we can do is I can pull a sneaky on you and just give myself a little extra room on the inside, just like this, by 1 block. So now we have 1 block extra headroom on the inside. There we go. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fill this area in, just like that. If you're following along with this, this is a very bad idea. You should not follow along with this. Because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I have absolutely zero clue. Perfect. Sounds great. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna fill in the wall. Just like that. Bam. Oi, stop pressing double clicks. Stop it. My mouse keeps having a seizure. Damn it. Alright, so we're gonna just finish off the inside so we can see how big it is in here. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. It's kind of spacious. And then from the outside, pretty good. I have to say, it's pretty darn close. Like, not bad at all. Not bad whatsoever. So now, we have to get these little sponsons in. These are called sponsons, and it's where the little guns jut out on the sides, like this. No. So, so it looks like they start right where the tracks start to go down. So, what angle is that? Because they're kind of angled a little bit, and it looks like that's a 1x2. So we're gonna put a few 1x2s, and that's how it's gonna go there. So we're gonna go. Oh, that looks a little weird. That looks like it's too far forward. We'll just build it up and then we'll see where to go from there. So then that definitely goes down at a 2 angle, but those kind of pieces don't exist in Stormworks. Like, we can't go like this and then have the 2 match, because they're not the same piece. How far down does it go? That's about 4 blocks of space, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go down to about there. Okay, so I had it quite right. So now, how far does that stick out? Sticks out about... Has to be enough to fit the turret. And then there's a little block right there. So we'll go bam. That's the floor where the turret's gonna sit. So like that. Just like that. We'll build that up to there. We'll build that across there. And that's our little housing there. So then we'll go bam, bam. And then we'll finish off the floor. Then we'll finish off the back of the sponson. And then we'll do the roof. Just like this. Aha! Look at that! Okay, so now we gotta do this like a little turkey neck thing that this has, and then we can put the turret in. What did the camera just do? Holy moly. Uh-huh. So, we have to get it down. Oh! I know what piece to use. We can use this. Just like that. There's our little thingamajig. Oh. Oh, I see. We'll make it 1 block bigger. Just a little bigger. That's alright. Bam. Mouse, I don't know why you can't just transmit a signal. But I want you to. See, those are too big. They're too big. Okay, well, how do we aid this? What if we make it 1 block smaller? Like that. How does that look? Let's. Oh, looks better. It looks better. All right, so now we're gonna chop this floor off. I don't want this floor anymore. Goodbye, floor. Goodbye, floor. So now we're gonna chop a hole in the wall, chop a hole in the other wall, and then we're going to finish the sponson on the bottom. And the stop mouse! Stop it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, what a tragedy. My mouse. What an important problem. Oh, I know what we can do. We can go like this. Watch this. Bam. And then bam. See, it's got a little bit of like weight saving like that. That looks pretty cool. I have to say that does look pretty cool. So now, what we're gonna do is we're going to, huh. Alright, we'll go like this. Now, there is a scene that takes place in the Indiana Jones movie of a fight scene inside the tank, except I don't think it shows like a 360 panoramic view of the interior. So I'm gonna have to kind of insinuate some things here. So what is this? See, that's a leopard turret. I don't need that whatsoever. Okay. Man, do I definitely not need a silly little leopard picture. Alright, so we got, oh, well, I was looking for that earlier on a picture of ground clearance, but whatever. It's good enough. Oh, and there's our top-down view. Oh, see, that's not right at all. That does not look right. How they're super angled like that. Is this the real tank, though? I don't think this can't be the real tank, because that doesn't look right. Is that the Far Cry tank? It's T-55. Anyway, yeah, this is not right. They're definitely not at this angle. You can clearly see they're at a more severe angle and they stick out much farther. Maybe. But what if? Okay, we'll try. Ah, see, in this picture, it's definitely a 1x2 wedge. You can definitely tell this is a 1x2 wedge. Yeah, no, that picture was correct. We have to do the sponson again. That's okay, though. I am fine with that, because as close as we can get it to being accurate from the movie, the happier of a person I am. So, let's do that all again. So we'll go like this. We'll get out our 1x2 wedges. That's the little wedge there. That's the little floor thing right there. That's the floor. Then here's how far it juts out. It's about that far jut out. Then we go bam. We chop the floor. Then we go bam. Then we go bam. Bam. No, don't do that. Thank you. Good. Alright. 1x2, 1x2, and 1x2. Look at that, like a glove. Open a new tab. Zoom. Imbigonate. So it is definitely not at the top, and there is a bit of a wedge there. So if we go that little lip, we do have that little lip, and then we get the turret not facing forward. It does go on a slight angle. There is indeed room for something down there. What angle is that? my two angle. That's about like this. So then we get one of these again. Then we go bam. And then that's the bottom of the sponson. There we go. Yay. Awesome. It's awesome. There we go. Look at that. That does look better. And that seems more of like a tank thing, right? Because if you have it at a 45-degree angle, like the way we had it, you can't shoot this way or far back anymore. Because you're limited to strictly facing forward. But this is definitely a little more realistic, I would say. So that gun is right in the middle. And it looks like we can't do that in Stormworks. But what we can do is we could get it as close as we can. And then, oh, see, that's not right. That is not right. The bottom of the turret, this gap is too big. This needs to be shorter. So my trick to making it shorter is by just doing this. And instead of rebuilding the whole darn thing again, you can just go like this. Get it, move it to how you like. That's probably right on there. And then like that. So that's how it is now. And then this is how it was before. Holy, I can't believe I like that. See, now this is the trouble. Hello, stop BK Montreal. Montreal? Not Montreal, Montreal. Welcome. So this is the problem now. If we move it up, it won't be accurate. And if we move it down, it also won't be accurate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it down one block. Or maybe, yeah, I'm going to move it down one block. Because if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that has to be an odd number. Then I'm going to move it down. That's going to be 5. Then we'll fill this in and we'll see if I'm happy with that. See, now it looks too big. Before it was like right on. Except now, you guys don't understand what I'm saying. Or you don't understand what I'm saying. No, now there's 2 people watching. Hello, 2 people. Do I have top chat filter all messages? Why does it always goddamn put it as top messages? Maxwell Anderson, do not call me that. Do not call me daddy. I am not that. See, what if we move it up? What if we move it up? You see how that works? Go like this. Bam. See, now that's too small. Now it looks too small. Or does it? Or does it? I think it looks right on. I have to say that does look right on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go bam. We're going to paste that here. We're going to bring it out. We're going to flip it. We're going to put it over here. And paste it. And then we're going to merge it. We're going to merge it. And then we're going to delete the excess. Goodbye, excess. Yes, there's our Hatay Tank. This is coming along quite well. Why are you not merged? Why are you not merged? Thank you. Thank you for merging. Ooh, now this is going to be difficult. This is going to be the tough part. The interior and the back part. So, the back has kind of like a weird angle, okay? So if we get this one, Blender Artists. I like this guy. This guy did this white. This guy did this well. So we're gonna embiggenate. So that's a 1x4 angle, but this needs to be big. So we're gonna go bam, and then we're gonna go bam, and then we're gonna go hey, hi, howdy, embiggenate. We're gonna go hey, hi, howdy, longinate, and topinate, and backinate. Perfect. I'm gonna burp. Was not gonna burp apparently. So this is about this. this is about this. Beautiful. Okay. So now this needs to be here, and then it starts going down. Okay, so this needs to be here, and it's gonna go down. All right, so chop off 4. Ooh, very difficult procedures going on right now. Very precise. No, that doesn't move down. See, Stormworks does not have a more gradual piece. They only have this one. So you really gotta work with what you have. So we kind of have to make it go all the way down until we make that angle. And then the back, which is here, it's the same height as this. So bam. No, start the mouse about that. That looks about on right. So bam, banish. 4, 2, mouse. You're going to get me mad. If you do not stop doing nothing, things are going to turn bad for you very quickly. So we got 2. Mouse! Stop it! God damn it. 4. Thank you. Now 2. Blat. 4. Thank you. Now 2. Blat. So that's where that little thing goes. Good. Now behave, mouse, or else I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something, and it's going to be not good. See this stupid wall you made me make, mouse? Should I say you made? Because it's your fault? Man. Man. What angle is that? That's a 1x4. That is a 1x4 angle. Now, you're about to see what a 1x4 angle looks like. So this is this. Let's actually get a tank wheel. Medium. Medium. Bang. Boom. What is a medium? How big is that? That is 5. 5? 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 4. 3. 3. Good. Huh. I see. You're choosing to be an asshole. Place. Place. Not placing. Don't want to be placed. That is all right with me. The back one needs to be a sprocket, though. So that's going to be a medium sprocket. It's going to rotate that way. Beautiful. Like that. Yeah. I'm so happy. The happiest man in the world. Let's continue. So we've got our rear sprocket. That's going to drive the whole belt. So now, right where it meets the bottom, this is going to be a number 4 until there. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So now we're gonna go bam, 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 bam. No bams there. You get no bams. Boom, 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 boom. Now, the back deck looked like this. So it was slightly more elevated. So instead of there, we're gonna go like this. And that's a little trick. Never mind, my trick failed miserably and face planted on the hard concrete. Yes. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. This, like this, like this, like this. Slightly elevated. Very slightly, very minutely elevated. Burr. I've been trying to, ever since you sent Burr, I've been trying to decipher what the hell that even means. There we go. There's our Hatay tank. But now comes the bad part. Now comes the tracks. Maybe. Or maybe we'll just go like this, erase some of my hard work. I wouldn't say hard work. It's not very hard work. It's actually quite easy. It's just frustrating. Frustrating. Holy cow, I just saw the number of viewers jump up to 6, including me on my phone, which technically means that there were 5. Now there's 4 people watching this stream. Holy moly. I am a rich man. So that's the viewport. There it is. That's the viewport. Looks great. Looks great and looks good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a seat. I got an idea, okay? So instead of using like a car seat, you know, with a big old steering wheel, I'm gonna use the compact pilot seat. I'm gonna put 2 sticks like this, and then every time you turn the seat, the sticks will move like that. I'll put coating. I'm gonna regret this very shortly. So the floor needs to be there. Let's see. Floor. Mouse. Do your only job, please, and do it well. Thank you. So that goes there. That goes here. Good. All right, let's spawn it in. Let's actually see how big it is. That is Hatay. Holy cow, that is not Hatay. This thing is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Wow, okay. Well, let's sit in the seat. That's actually a really good view. Except you're gonna get shot with so many bullets and you're gonna die with so many fasties that you're just gonna get blown up. So that looks pretty good. This looks pretty darn good. That's where the turret would be. That's where the other turret would be, and then the big old turret would be on top. And then you'd say, hey, hello, hello, hi. And then at the back, the tracks would go up. But would they? Would they? I've run into a problem that I'm going to fix later on, and I'm going to bitch and complain about it later on. I'm not going to bitch and complain about it now, because now's not later on. Later on is later on, not now. Let's continue. Interior. There we go. There's the spot for the driver. Driver's going to sit right there. That's where he's going to sit, because that's where the driver's going to sit. So now spawns and gunners. Let's get a pivot. Range of motion Standard input value sets the target rotation. Pivot speed can be configured. I rarely know the difference between these. See, this one's more powerful. It's got 205, and this one has 5 and 100. I have no idea what the hell that even means. What are these? Power? Oh, are these the new ones they added? 1,000 power! Holy moly! My God. My God. That is crazy. Okay. Well, let's try this one. So we'll put a hole, and then we'll put that in there. There we go. So now this is going to be the troublesome part, making these turrets fit in here with the functionality of a turret and not breaking my balls over it. So what we're going to do is we're going to excavate that. We're going to go bam. That's going to be the front of the turret. That's going to be the front face because it was a little recessed into it. So what we're going to do is then we're going to go back. Nah. No, the turret was smaller. It's like this. That's what I feared. That is what I was scared of. Because it's going to be damn near impossible. It's going to be accurate to the movie. And that's most important. Sanity and happiness be damned. As long as it's accurate to the movie and it doesn't look like that. God, that it doesn't look like that. Holy moly. Oh, this is gonna be painful, isn't it? It's gonna be really painful. Alright, so if we think about this, okay? This is as close as I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna get this. Oh, okay. I see. Weird. Anyway, very strange. Let's continue. So we're gonna need to move this back because it was touching that wall. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go bam, bam, boom. Oh, hold on. Bam, 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 boom. We're gonna take this. Hold on, fill that back in, and then we're gonna move it. Bam, just like that. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look perfect? Doesn't that look spot on accurate to the movie? I think it does, and you better as well, or else I will. I was gonna say I will kill you, but I think that's a little too far. I said it anyway. I said it. I said it anyway. Alright, so then we're gonna go like this. That's gonna be a little part for the turret, and then we're gonna go like this. That's gonna be that part for the turret. Okay. Let's actually make this. See, if my mouse would like press. Okay, there we go. That looks. It looks alright. It looks alright. That's all I'm gonna say. Is that it looks alright. Because I'm not happy with it, and I don't like it, and I'm not happy with it, and I don't like it. But I'm gonna have to like it, and I'm gonna have to do it. So we're gonna get a battle cannon. That's what I'm gonna put in this thing. Battle cannon, you go there. Okay. Bam. How does that look? That looks pretty good, but it's a little too far out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go bam, and we're gonna put it one block rearward. That looks spot on. I have to say, that looks spot on. Not many things on this vehicle look spot on, except that. That looks really good. So that's gonna need to go like that and that, so the barrel can go up and down, obviously. And then How does he hold it in the movie? 'Cause he's got like a thing, and then he's like, oh, and then he goes bam, and then it's oh, boom. Ah, see, he stands on the left side. Okay, okay. So, of course he has to stand on the left side. Of course he does. He can't stand anywhere else. He has to stand on the right side. Oh my god. Hey. Hey. This is bad. This is bad. This is going bad. This is bad. So, trying to think if how would he hold the gun? We can use the butt, the butt, the button, the button, the button. See if that goes like that, then that's like no, because then boop boop baba, so boop boop baba. Just like this. You go there. You go here. You go there, and then that's where the ammo's gonna be kept for the gun, right? Because that's what that's there for. I don't see any other reason why that would be there. See, no, that's just a copy of the Hatay Tank. That's not the M5A Scuttum. Disappointing. Disappointing. So, that goes like that, and then it goes... Okay. Very good. So, how does Mr. Guy fire his gun? Mr. Guy, how do you fire your gun? You fire your gun by holding on to a floating handle, which I will make float right away. But if we go like this, then we put a pivot. Huh? Put a velocity pivot. We'll make the handle first. Oh, we need the pivot down here. So we'll get the robotic pivot. We'll make sure that that works before we do anything else. Then we put the handle here. Handle. Oh my god, of course it needs to be on its own. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? It's fine. It is okay. I'm fine with it. I am a-okay with that. I am fine with that. I am a-okay with that. Move it back here. Really? You're not happy with that? You're still not happy with that? Still not happy. Never happy. Stormworks is the pickiest thing in the damn world. Is that still good? Yes, that's still good. Handle. There. You go away. You. A and D controls that. Spawn it. Set infinite electric on, on, on. Awesome. What has gone awry? What has gone... What? It's fine. Ah, see, it returns. It goes back to the center. See, I don't want that. But it moves, and it turns without impacting anything. That's good. Turns forward. Can I look at the pivot? Okay, battle cannon. This needs to be a compact velocity pivot rather than a robotic pivot. Then our problems should be solved. There will be no further heartache in the production of this tank. It will not. Gonna keep that in the brain. Keep that in the brain. Let's look at this. All right, what is that at? Okay, we'll make a microcontroller. Blank microcontroller. I always have trouble saying micro micro mic, micro mic, microcontroller. Microcontroller. That's good enough. All right, so let's go like that and like that. This is going to be here. So we're gonna get a number input that is going to be for pitch. Gonna add another number input that's going to be for sway. So that's pitch up and down, sway side to side. Then we're going to do a number output is going to be the pitch output. Then we're going to do a sway output. Awesome. So that's gonna go there, and that's gonna go there, and that's gonna go pitch. I knew it's never perfect on the first try. It depends. So we got pitch input and pitch output. Then we have sway input and sway output, okay? So my thing is that I want the gun to turn and then stop before it turns into the tank and then glitches the whole thing out. The whole thing explodes and makes Hiroshima. I don't like Hiroshima. It's a bad event. Not one to make another nuclear bomb. Thankfully, we're not Japan, so even if that does happen, we're not going to kill very many people. But one person, it's only me that's going to blow up if I make this wrong. So we've got pitch input and sway output. Let's work on the sway. So the sway output, or sway input directly connects to sway output. Unless, alright, get ready, buckle in. So if sway is less than or greater than for the pass through, switch to signal on path, off path. Oh, whatever. What is this? What else can we do here? No numerical switch box on off value. No, sorry. Divide, divide, divide. Let's see what else. Oh, SR latch can be set by resetting onto outputs and subtract ABS. It's an anti-lock brake system. Clamps the input value between a set min and max. I found our piece. I found our piece. It is here. It is here. I got it. It is here. So, our minimum and our maximum. How far does it turn before it starts to spaz out? Still going. Oh, no, too far. Okay, minimum is 0.5. 0.5 is the minimum. 0.05 negative. Got it. Now, our maximum, which is going to be the highest positive number, is this way. And stop. What is that? 0.006. 0.006. This needs to be 0.005. Yay. So now, sway. So the A and D button is gonna go into sway input and then not swayed. What the hell? Swayed? Alright. What? What? You got me. You got me. Stormworks, you got me. Oh, we need to use one of these. Oh, we need to use one of these. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, problem has arisen. I'll explain it to you once I figure out how to use English again. That needs to be here, that needs to be there, that needs one, two, one of those there, one of those there. This one needs to be good. Current position left. This is going to be current position right. Why is that oh so big? So number input. Number input. Yes! Okay, this is going well. So my problem is I still can't goddamn use English. English apparently is a brand new damn concept to me, and I simply cannot grasp it as it is too advanced for my feeble Neanderthal brain. Gonna turn that there, put that there, merge that here. Gonna make sure that it fits right there. It doesn't fit right there, it hurts. My bones hurt. My bones hurt. My bones hurt. This hurts me. This hurts me more than you can imagine. This hurts. This is pain. This hurts. This is pain. I don't know why this just doesn't work. Why can't this just work? I hate this. Don't know why I still do this. I hate this. Why don't you just work? Why did I take a screenshot that also scared the crap out of me for some reason? I don't know if I jumped. Did I jump? Let me watch the recording back. Oh, hello, hello. You can kind of hear in my voice how I got a little startled from that. Man, this is gonna be turn out to be a lot more labor intensive than the ME262. The 262 was just like, oh yeah, look, here you go. Okay, first of all, we're gonna save this as the Hatay Tank. Save. This is. Pivot. Never mind. I had an idea and it just vanished because I was like, no, it won't work. Pivot that continues freelessly through. Oh, hey, what was that? Damn it. Bullet. See, I would ask for help, except I can't articulate how I need help. Oh, 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 oh. Bum, 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 I'm sorry. I am having a big brain malfunction, and I cannot seem to think of anything. My brain is having seizure, friend. My head is but not heading very well. It looks so close, and it just doesn't work. It just does not work. Uh, can I not have a damn stream today? Is my brain just gonna be like this the whole time? Before we continue on with this, let's make the turret. Hopefully, by building something else, my brain will it'll come back. It'll come back and it'll be fine. So that looks like it's cannon in the center and then 2 blocks and then done. So if we get a turret ring, right? Can I fit through this small one? No. Medium one it has to be. Did I put it like in the perfect position? Might have. I might not have. I don't know, man. Alright, Tank Encyclopedia. Let me access the high definition picture of yours because for some reason Google chooses to be a little weird. Yes, high definition. So the front of the turret starts right in line with the sponson thing. So the front of the turret needs to be right in line with the sponson thing. Just like that. Alright, so now the front of the turret right there. So that's gonna go bam, 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 bam. Turret, hello turret ring. Welcome to your new home. So now the turret is gonna be a little elevated on the back. I don't know why I'm starting at the back. Then it goes like this, then like that, like that. Then one more block, and that part. And there's a little bushel there. But that will go up, up, down, and across. Then this will go like this. Oh my god, that's huge. No, way too tall. How tall is it? It's like that. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well that's the height right there. Just accidentally did that. So the front. Oh my god, this is actually starting to work out. So if we go like this, we just put this here. That's that part. That's the front of the turret. See, it looks a little too tall from the front. Oh, it's because the top has a little wedge thing going on. It goes like this. And that'll look better when it's all done, except it's not all done, so it doesn't look better, and it'll never look better because it's not done yet. And it'll only look better once it's done. That's why it doesn't look good yet. See, that does look better. Okay. That's fine. Oh, you know what we can do? We can grab this turret ring. We can move it down a block, down into the hull. Can we? No, we can't. Has to be like that. You don't know why, because I'm not going to be able to articulate to you why. It'll come to the grave with me. So, I got an idea. Ooh, that's a dangerous thing to say. So we're gonna save this to Hatay Tank. Now the one tank I did make before was an attempt at an LVT. Here's my attempt. It's pretty bad, but the one thing that it does well is the gun. Now the gun, I want it. I want the gun. So I'm gonna take the gun because I want the gun, and I'm gonna take the gun. So I'm gonna go like this. Gonna go centered with it. And as I erase this, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna leave those intact. Come to think of it, this LVT turret's actually quite similar to the Hatay tank that I'm building. Alrighty, oh, so what is this? Oh, is this that gun stabilizer I was trying to make? I believe it is. What a fool I was thinking a gun stabilizer could work. Anyway, we're just gonna yoink this gun and we're just gonna take it with us because I need it, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take it because I need it. So we need to delete big bits of this to be able to access the good stuff on the inside. Or we can put the turret on the floor. You can put the turret ring on the bottom of the tank and just have it go up. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. You don't even know how smart I am because you can't even comprehend how smart I am. That's just how smart I am. And that's too bad for you. Because if you can't comprehend how smart I am, you've got some major malfunctions going on, my friend. So hopefully this is just going to be plug and play. So we're going to take this gun. We're going to shorten it. We're going to yoink it. We're going to width it. We're going to shorts it. Is that encapsulating everything? I believe it is. We're going to cut that off of the LVT. We're going to put it into the Hatay Tank turret, which is literally as snug as a bug in a rug. Low gun. Welcome to the Oh, it is tight in here. So we'll go like this. I know how to fix it. I can fix it. I know how to fix it because I can fix it. And I'm going to fix it because I can. I feel like I'm saying the same things very often. So bam, and bam. Back is where the turret ammunition is going to be stored in the turret, and that's where it's gonna be, in the turret. Uh-huh. So banish, you move, you evil demon from another realm. Get the hell out of here. Oh! I cannot even see what that emoji is. But it is some kind of emoji. It looks like you're shrugging. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get the turret ring again. We'll get the small, teeny, tiny one. I don't even know why I'm putting a turret ring. You don't even need a dedicated turret ring. It just needs to be something down there. Well, it's gonna be one of these velocity pivots. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to go back to the gun. Well, apparently I don't have the gun anymore, so we're gonna have to do that whole excavation thing again. But before we do that whole excavation thing again, I'm going to take the turret and separate it from the hull so it will be able to turn, like that. Now you can even see the little hole that it made, and that looks to be in the center. So we're just gonna put that right back where it should be. That's how it was, right? Yeah, it was. Oh, okay. Alright, so now you can see they're two separate bodies. We're gonna merge this pivot with the top of the turret. Merged. Merged, duh. And then we're gonna save this. Then we're gonna load the LVT back. And we're gonna cut out the gun. Again, we're gonna have to set up this back to how it was, just like that. And we're gonna have to go, hello, peel off the top of your turret. Expose your precious internals. Just like this. Excavate. Excavate. Take away. Examine, excavate, and... Is extort the right thing to say? Maybe. Maybe extort fits this. Maybe. All the way back. Side to side. Excuse me. Thank you. What? Oh, it's the hitbox. Whatever. This game sometimes amazes me with the hitboxes. Alright, move or cut. Gonna put that not in autosave, in Hatay Tank. Hey, Hatay Tank. Down. Oh, too far down. Forward. Oh, and off to the side, apparently. And still too far back. Okay, more. It's a little tight in here, Chief. It's a little tight in here. I don't know how much room we're gonna have in this thing, Chief. That looks pretty cool. Okay. So now, hopefully, this tilt sensor, we don't need it. This button, we can move it to the center, just like that. Merge. And now, theoretically, we go like this. It's the same on the outside, but it looks more spacious on the inside. So now comes the difficult part. Is the fact that this is green. Can you please not be green? Thank you, banish. Good, thank you. Any other parts that think they're a little wise? A little wise in your ways? No, you're all also white. Okay, that's good. Now, looking pretty good, looking pretty solid and sound. Okay, looking very tight in here. How am I gonna fit a person in here? If we get another one of these handles, they're not gonna fit. And if I put the gun up, maybe it'll fit that way. See if we go like this, can artificially give it more pitch down, because as you'll see in a momento, the roof has gone up. So now the gun can pitch down more. But now the problem arises of the fact that I can't go there. This gun needs to flip. So we're going to shave off these parts. We're going to take the gun, we're going to flip it upside down, which is going to break that, but that is fine, because that's just the reload button. So, pink is to pink, and this blue needs to merge. Ah, I see, okay. So now what we'll do is we'll take... What was I trying to achieve with this again? Let's get rid of this camera and the scope. We don't need those yet. And what we will do is we'll take this whole recoil system that I built, and we're going to take it and we're going to move it up to the top, just like this, and we're going to put it all the way back here. Now, what did it look like before? So this back part needs to contact the pivots and the front needs to be the gun. So now these need to be, come this way, please. Come on over here, don't be shy. Do not be shy. We're gonna merge you there. We're gonna delete the rest of these shy guys. And then we're going to go bam and bam bam. There we go. Okay. It's starting to look up somewhat. So now, what we can do with everything that we've just done is now we can take this whole gun. What? We can take this whole gun and move it forward, giving us more room on the inside, and then more room for a person, right? Yes, correct. So then merge, not merge. Why did everything just get screwed up? Oh, that's why. It's because I didn't move those, so they separated. Okay, so now I think we can cover the front back on up. Not like that, but instead like that, and then chop those free. Alright, so we're gonna save this. The turret still looks a little too tall. Yeah, it definitely needs to be shorter. So what if we just take the gun like this, and like this, and just move that back. We take the whole damn turret, squash it down, and then we re-merge everything. So this needs to have an overhang. So we go like this. Oh, I thought it was an optical illusion. It is not an optical illusion. It is my optical eyeballs failing me. This needs to be like this. And this needs to be like that. This part can be like that. So now the turret's shorter. It looks a little more accurate, except the fact that this looks a little weird. So if we just go like this instead, God, please go normal. Thank you. Perfect. Now if we put this here, does that look weird? No, it looks better that way. Okay, so we're gonna save. Barrel was a little bigger. So can we get a battle cannon extension? Barrel extension. Oh, that does not look accurate at all. Like that. Oh yeah. There we go. What's this? Highly detailed poser model of famous steel poser. It's not bad at all. So there's our Hatay tank turret. Now we need to fit someone in it somehow. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be... This whole tank is going to be something frustrating, I bet. So, if we actually look in the interior, which is what I typed in, and we look at Tank Encyclopedia again, click to buy. I don't want to buy anything. Why is it so zoomed in? Reset. Hey, Tank Encyclopedia. Coming in with another frantic victory. So there's like a little platform here, and that's where the guy stands on. So if we want to get him up here so that it looks right, then we need to make that platform about this high, like that, and then like that, and like that. Hey, there we go. Maybe a little higher. Bam. Oh. Uh-huh. I see. Ooh, no. See, this gun is too far back. Then if we move it any more forward, it won't look right on the outside, right? This is, we're tight on room in here. We are running low. So we can't put a handle, because we can't have a handle there, because it's only 2 blocks wide, and we might be able to put a seat a little further back. That's what I'm thinking. Is that if we go like this, we turn off symmetry. We just build up like a little thing here. We just go like this, higher and higher. Then we get ourselves a seat, this compact pilot seat. Come on, why is there a hitbox back here? The gun ends. There's no more gun to it. I bonked my knee. Oh, metal frames hurt. Space seat. Wait, how does that work? What does this space seat look like? Why does it have to be so wide? He's not that fat. Alright, maybe there's a space seat that we can put in here. I've never used a space seat. I doubt there'll be any room. No, absolutely not. This is pain. This is pain. You want to talk about pain? This is pain right here. This is difficult because we can't fit. anything in here. Nothing will fit. Maybe we need to focus on making it drive, because I don't know how to make anything drive. So let's do the whole thing with the engine thing, and then we can thing the thing into thinging things, and then boom, and then whoa, and then so, oh, surprise! Eee! Oh, kaboom! So, here's the back of it. I don't need a top-down view. Yet, at least. I don't need a top-down view yet. There. So the back kind of cuts off before the wheels. So it goes down, but then it just cuts off. Okay, is there like a wide track? Or no, sorry, tank. Ah, small wide. That is small, but it's as wide as the other ones. What is just normal small? My God, that's tiny. Okay. Large. It's also, okay, well, that's weird. And then huge. What is going on with the frickin' measurements in Stormworks, guys? Look at this. It's like two and a little bit. Two and a little bit, maybe. Like it sticks out, whatever. Symmetry, come back, please. You, sir, need to... Oh, we need these wheels back. Small wheel for tracked vehicles. A drive wheel is required to rotate the connected track. The wheel will form a track with other vehicles of the same size and orientation that are placed in line and on the same body. Okay. Widen track wheel for tracked vehicles. Drive wheels required. Form track. Orientation. So what I'm thinking is, since these are the same size as the other ones, these are small, and these are small wide. Small and wide. Small steering and power, and small and wide. No, I didn't want to exit that editor. Well, see, I think they have to be the same width. Do the road wheels show on the real thing? Kind of. This is not going well. This is not going well, folks. This is going the opposite of well. Otherwise known as bad. Because there are some vehicles you just can't make in Stormworks. Because some of them are just too normal. You can't make them with big old blocks. You have to make them in a full-on, like, editor kind of thing. Does that make a track? You're on okay, well, I think that should be making a track, shouldn't it? Okay, we'll go like this. Hold on. I didn't want to delete that. Why did it delete two at once? Is the mouse? The mouse is acting up again. It was being so good this whole time, and now it's doing this. Get more of these little things. We'll put them... Oh, it's the arrow. Ah, it's the arrow. They all have to be facing this way, right? Because this one's arrow is facing this way. This one has to be facing that way as well. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick story while I do this. I used to play a game on Roblox called Plain Crazy, and I made the P1000 rat in that game, and that time that I spent making that rat was probably the most stressful and worst time I've had playing a game ever, because of just how frustrating Plain Crazy is, and that you can't turn on symmetry or anything. And I built the entire damn rat. I built the entire thing, and then I went to put my driver's seat or something. I don't know what I did, but it was that the vehicle was an even number of blocks wide, so I couldn't make it even down the center. So I had to redo the entire vehicle. I had to chop off an entire half of it, and it was painted, and all the suspension and the wheels and everything was done on that vehicle. And I had to cut a finished vehicle in half in order to do the interior of it. So that's why I'm thinking that maybe I'm just cursed to never be able to make a tank in a game. Because this is just way too big. I can't make it any smaller or else it won't be accurate. I can't change anything the way it is, and for some reason these aren't going here, so I can't, like, it should go this way, and then it should go from here to the bottom of this, around, and then from the top of this to down here. Or maybe the blocks are in the way? Maybe it has to be, like, completely unobstructed. And if it has to be completely unobstructed, I can't make this vehicle. Why is it just moving? And why won't it go to here? What if I delete this? It doesn't do anything. Well, what if I add one of these like that? Of course, of course, of course. What if I put one of these way the hell over here? Is the arrow pointing the right way? It is. It is. It's just not working. You know what, folks? I think I am done for today. How long has this stream been going on? An hour and a half. I have to say, I think this is impossible. Let's load the workshop one. Whoa. Now you left your friend's username in there. It's pretty cool. Hatay Tank. Enter. What? Oh. How do you do that? How do you get the tracks like that? What? How? Hold on, I need to subscribe to that. We need to look at that. Fish tanks. Fish tanks? Video. Yes. Yeah, I'll take that. I love that. That is awesome. AI tank. extracted from the game. Changes includes make it work for the player. Open one hatch so you can enter the tank. That's pretty cool. I like that. Um, why? There was a Hatay tank here. Hatay truck, but there's no Hatay tank. Huh. Additional tank parts mod. That's just a machine gun. Those are viewports. Some kind of fancy light. Whatever the hell that is. What is that? Oh, is that a gun breach? Pre-made tracks. Special seats. Special gun barrels. This is the whole thing. So some kind of handle. There's the machine gun. There's the breach. And some kind of thing there. Okay, where is this tank? I swear it exists. I'm not schizophrenic. I saw it. What if we just type in Indiana Jones? Indiana Jones. That's the BV38 Indiana Jones biplane. That's a good one. Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. What a terrible movie. Just ruined. Just ruined. Indiana Jones small fishing boat. John Cena is not Indiana Jones. Ah? Is this it? It's not, but it's very similar. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess let's load these up. Hello. Where are you? I'm getting closer to the bottom of the list. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. I'm not gonna find you. Maybe I have to go like this. And I have to go, and then go, aha! I got you. Uh-huh. Ah! Gotcha. How did they do the tracks? They all have to be... Oh, wait, he, like, glitched them into the walls. Oh. Back. Goes up. Wait, what? That's a separate piece? And he made a custom engine for it. And it goes in here. And then the guns. Oh, those are sad. Okay, so he obviously copied the Hatay tank. Oh, oh my god, it's Gardov. Oh, hello, Gardov. Welcome. I am struggling to figure this out. And it appears that this guy did it quite well. Look at that. Oh, and then he put like a little engine bay thing here. Oh, wow. Okay. And then the tracks, they go up. He's got a really wide tank though. Oh my goodness. The British flag. Does it? No, it just says paintable sign. Okay. What's the interior like? Very big. Very spacious. Fires AP. See, how did he do this? Does he? Holy. Oh my god. Okay. Fire. Oh, hold on. Open breach. Close breach. And fire. Ah! See? His gun doesn't recoil. His gun doesn't recoil. Let me show you what I mean. My LVT that I made, which is here. Here's my LVT. Doesn't look like an LVT, but there it is. You go into my LVT, you will see that the gun is broken because I can't make a gun stabilizer for the life of me. But let me show you what I mean. See that? See how the gun recoils? My gun recoils and his does not. See that? I fit more functionality into my tanks. This thing's a pretty cool one. And it does float, except it does not move. It does not move on water. And it also does not move on water, and it also does not move on land. But the gun recoils. That is that's I guess important. Does it move on land? I made this thing so long ago. Start engine. Radiator fan. Holy, the voice crack. Fuel pump, sure. Throttle up. And, oh right, there's 3 different engines. Okay, start them all. Yeah, is it? I didn't even engage drive mode, sir. Okay, well it doesn't turn. No, it doesn't do anything. It moves. Propeller clutch engage? Ah, the propellers turn. Do the engines run on their own? Oh, no, they don't. They cut out the second you turn off the start. Oh my god. Okay. Oh well. Well, there's a little bumper thing. Well, folks, I think that's get out and push every now and then. Well, it does not. Oh, it moves. Moves a little bit. It's moving. And then that's that. That's it. So anyway, folks, I think I'm gonna end this stream. I might stream a little later on today. Maybe some War Thunder. Maybe not. Maybe on the weekend. I don't know. But look out for it. Thank you for watching today's stream, and remember, ginger ale. That is a important